Hi, I'm Mike from GuitarAssembly, and in this video I'm going to show you how to route out a Truss Rod channel. Check out some of the other videos and hope you enjoy. Okay, so this is a neck blank. I showed you how to draw on onto the neck blank in a previous video, if you want to go and watch that. So this is kind of my completed neck reverse headstock I'm doing on this particular guitar. So in this video we're going to be concentrating just purely on doing the truss rod channel. So there's my truss rod. I always have it level. I'm going to drill the rest of the channel later, so I'm only going up to the nut line or the scale length line, which is here. So I'm going to mark off the back end there. That's my stop, and then I'm gonna go a couple of mil on from that. So we've got the router with a fence on it. So the fence runs along the side of the neck. I always do this part before I cut the neck out. Because I know that this is nice and straight, so I use this fence to run along with that. So we're just going to place that down. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take it down so it's touching the wood, lock it off, and then I'm going to I've got a little block here, so I'm going to place it where I want to finish my route, which is there. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to clamp that block in place, and that gives me my stop. So what we're going to do next is we're just going to check this is lined up on the center line of the neck, but I want to make sure there's no difference between, you know, in my center line, if it's a little bit off or anything as I'm going down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scar the wood with the router bit, just gently, just to see if it's center to that scarring. So I'm just going to start the router, just a little scar, push down, mark the wood. As you can see, it's just slightly off. So what we're going to do is just take it back down to the wood, just knock it back a little bit, tighten them up. It's the one that I've just done there, and it's just slightly out. So I'm going to do exactly the same again. As you can see, it's cut a little circle, but the center line is still running through the center of it, so you can see that it's in line. And now I'm going to do exactly the same down here. And that's perfectly through the center as well. So now we're going to set the router up to cut the depth. So it's going to be around 9 mil. And generally routers do plunge, you know, each step on a router is around 3 mil. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring that round. Just to test, I use the actual truss rod. Don't know if you can see this. Yeah. To just set the depth, so I know exactly the correct depth I'm going at. So put the truss rod on the steps, and then bring that down till it's touching the truss rod, lock it off, and you know that your depth is going to be correct. So what we'll do is we're just going to do a pass. I think this is just going to scar all the way down, which is kind of what I want for the first pass, so I can make sure that there's no issues. So let's get routing. See, centre there, and that's what you want. So we'll go for a proper pass now. So it's going to be about 3 passes now. Right. Section, just draw around. You've got a few choices with this. You can either get slightly larger route bit and just finish that off, or you can chisel it out. It hasn't got to be beautiful, no one's going to see it. There you go. Nice. And then I'll fill that down there afterwards. I like to have a lot more space. Pull that back slightly. So that's the Truss Rod channel routed now. So check out the next video where I'll be cutting the neck out and drilling and fretboards and all that. So hope you enjoyed, and check out all my vids. Cheers guys.